Welcome back, everybody, to the Saints Madden franchise, and I wanted to thank everybody so much for all the support on the first episode. I'm always shocked when I get that much support. Just thank you once again. If you can, hit the subscribe button. If you're new, hit that like button, and we're going to have a lot of fun with this franchise. But we're going to get the deal done with Chris Olave. Now, I'm going to try to get the real-life deal done, but as you can see, I can't go any higher. With the cap space, the length is the same, but the yearly salary, the bonus we can get obviously under. But when we do this contract, it doesn't work out at all. So what I'm going to do is just go into the settings, obviously, in there, and just give him his real-life contract. You know, a 4-year extension, $124 million, a $35 million signing bonus. We're just going to give it to him. He obviously signed it in real life, so I think we're going to keep it as is. Keandre Miller, I don't want to offer him a 2-year deal. I'm fine with a 1-year deal. And obviously, this is the first of these kind of contract negotiations, but I love they have in this game. This is pretty cool. So this is my first time doing this year. So the total value I need is non-negotiable. That's my position from day one. How about we increase the bonus? I mean, that'll increase the total value, and the bonus is going to go straight to you. So you don't have to worry about getting cut and not getting it. Especially in a 1-year deal. It's a 1-year deal, man. I don't know how it's not upfront money. Let's see. Just improve the salary, $60K. Just an extra $60K. How about that? Anonymous leak suggesting the Saints are hesitant to commit long-term to Keandre Miller. I mean, we're not going to commit long-term to him at all. He's going to be like a third string, maybe a backup running back, depending if Kamara obviously leaves, but he signs the 1-year deal, so he'll be back next year. So Keandre Miller will be back. I think there's no way that Kamara comes back. There's just no way. We got some scouting, and this is really early on, obviously, but let's take a look. We got Dwayne Young right now, projected the top guy. He has an edge. You got Matt Davis out of Oregon, DJ Ogletree out of Penn State, Antoine Kilroy, and then Vince Lowe, quarterback. Looks like you got about, maybe 5 quarterbacks right now, maybe 6 in the first round. We might be taking quarterback if we finish in the top 2 or 3 in the draft. I mean, if it doesn't work out for Tyler Shuck, I am not hesitant of taking a quarterback. That's for sure. So we're going to take on the Baltimore Ravens here in week 2, and man, they absolutely dismantled the Colts. Lamar Jackson, couple of touchdowns. 18 to 26, 2 touchdowns, only sacked once. Derrick Henry goes for 129. Justice Hill added 70 yards. Wow. Zay Flowers getting his new extension, 7 catches, 126, 2 touchdowns. Lane, the rookie, just a couple of catches. Defensively, Matabike, 2.5 sacks with Tavares Robinson adding a sack. Looks like Awuzie had himself a pick. And I see a forced fumble over there as well. Kyle Hamilton had a forced fumble and 2 fumble recoveries. Did he have a defensive touchdown at any chance? No. So they just took care of the Colts. They come in 1-0, come into their home opener. We stay on the road here in week 2. Also wanted to say the game audio got completely jacked up for both games here today. So I'm just going to say that right now. We just kind of have an ambient crowd noise just for something in the background, just to kind of let you know. So if the audio doesn't seem to match, that's why. Just wanted something in the background. But Christian Miller with a nice stop there on Derrick Henry. We'll see how our defense works out today against this Ravens offense. 3rd and 15, though. Position we want to put him in. Lamar's going to take off, but we have the tackle. Pete Warner is there. And just like that, it's a quick 3 and out for our defense. All right, Tyler Shuck. Couple of touchdowns in the opener, but end up being a loss. So let's see how we do here in week 2 against this Ravens defense. New Ravens defense, obviously. Underneath, caught Chris Olave with the grab. Now coming off that big-time contract extension. Definitely deserved so. No doubt about it. He's like a future of this team for sure. As ETN with a nice carry. And just like that, a couple plays, we're at the 29-yard line. So 2nd and 8 in the backfield is Kamara. Play action, looking, Shuck. Has some time. Over the middle, caught Olave again with the grab. Even though with Humphrey all over him. Olave with the catch and a first down. Going empty this time. Chuck underneath. Caught again. Olave gets away from one defender. Can't cut it up. So this is going to bring up a 3rd and 4 from the 6-yard line. About the yard and maybe a half-yard line and get a first. Here comes the blitz. Going to the outside. Floating it up. But what a play. Chidobe Awuzie comes down with the interception. Are you kidding me? Olave just didn't really even go up for it. I will be honest with everybody out there. I don't like the passing. I'm just not a fan. I don't know what it is so far. I think I have to get used to it. As Derrick Henry just runs over the defender. Warner finally takes him down. The catch mechanics, too. I don't know if I like the catch meter. I know you can turn it off. I'm just not quite sure about it right now. What a pass from Lamar. Man, on the money to Justice Hill for another first down. Maybe it's just me. I don't know if anybody's having any troubles themselves out there. I know there's offensive line issues, so don't get me wrong with that. But Lamar, there's nobody in front of him. Can we catch him? Emerson is not going to be able to catch him and run him down, and Lamar's in for the touchdown. Okay, we'll have to put a stopper to that. We're going to have to definitely watch the quarterback on the read option. I mean, I know the other option is Derrick Henry, but I'd obviously rather have Derrick Henry going a little bit than have Lamar just run loose. So 7-0 Ravens. It's ETN with a good carry. Running the ball well. We did turn down run blocking a little bit. Right now it's down to around a 42. Might turn it down more depending. But 3rd and 10. Underneath Olave. Man, it has been all over the place here in this first half, in this first quarter. It's been the Chris Olave show. Back to the run. Kamara, one man to beat. Starks left in the dust there, and that's a first down run for Alvin Kamara up to the 22-yard line. So, yeah, we're getting some fantastic run blocking. Pass pro has been okay, but here comes the blitz. Look out on the edge. Nate Wiggins for the sack. Now, that one, I understand it's kind of a full-out nickel blitz. It's just that, 4-man rush. Our guys just can't seem to hold up at all. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Give us some time to throw, and we find Jawan Johnson for the touchdown. Yeah, Roquan Smith on Jawan Johnson, I don't think that's the matchup you want. Great protection. That's what I like to see. I just feel like it's super rare, the protection, because I think we're going to have to turn up pass blocking for sure. We'll see how these two games go. Lamar's taking off. Lamar, and he slides down before he takes a hit. He has 82 yards rushing right now. Obviously, that long touchdown run helping out. But, yeah, that's going to be an issue. We're going to have to put a spy or something. We'll hand off to Derrick Henry, but a great play. Zavon Godshaw comes up and makes the stop. Also, we'll probably think about turning up CPU run blocking. I feel like our run defense may be a little too good. Oh, what a play! Caden Ellis undercuts the route to Zay Flowers and picks off Lamar. What a play from the linebacker. You're one-on-one with one of the shiftiest, fastest receivers in the NFL, Zay Flowers, and you're stride for stride with him. What a play from Caden Ellis. Man, we're right in this ball game. Obviously tied at 7 apiece. Get the turnover. ETN picks up 9.5 yards there on first down. Over the middle, caught Olave again. Man, he has just been a vacuum out there. Go back to Kamara on the ground. Cuts it up. Sees that lane. He's got a first down run to the 16. This offense looking very solid in this ball game. 3rd down and 10, though. Here comes the heat. Shuck over the middle. Has Olave. Olave will have another catch. Another first down to the 4-yard line. His 8th grab of this first half. And the way this is going, we're going to have like 20 catches in this game. 3:11 left here in this first half. Trying to take the lead here. Shuck to throw. Blitz coming. Steps up in the pocket, but he's finally taken down. Travis Jones is there. Not trying to force anything. We'll take the field goal attempt here and then take the lead here 10-7. Got to be better in the red area. No doubt about it. But the kick is up. It's good. We do take the lead here 10-7 here in the second quarter. 1:38 in running left for this Ravens offense. Lamar on 3rd and 8. Pressure there, incomplete. We get a 3 and out. Pressure from the rookie Christian Miller. And all right, we got a minute left here in this first half. Can we do anything with it? ETN picks up penalty yardage and more back. So it's a 3rd and 6. Look out. If there is a flag on the play, let's see what this flag is. It is a roughing the passer. I think it was Madden that just came scot-free, and we got rid of the ball. So it was actually Travis Jones. He just came right in, but we got rid of the ball so quickly. I just guess he just couldn't stop his momentum. So big conversion there. Go back to Olave. Catch number 9 here in this first half. He'll be just short. 4th and inches. That's how we go for this. We're going to keep the offense on the field here. 39 seconds left in this first half. Hand this ball off to ETN. Has a lane. ETN continues to go. Gets one block. Awuzie with the touchdown saving tackle. And we're down to the 12. We'll call a timeout here with 30 seconds left. And they're bringing the heat again. Shuck looking. You know what? Just throw that one away. He can't get it away. Yeah, look at, man. Kellen Moore's like, you got to be kidding me. So 3rd and 13, just a 3-man rush. We'll go underneath. There's really nothing there. Jordan Tyson with the grab. We'll let this run down to about 3 seconds left. Call a timeout. And then kick another field goal here. And we'll go into halftime with the lead. Did not really expect that. But once again, we get down to this red area. We got to be much better. We got to convert these into touchdowns. So the kick is up, and it is right down the middle. It's good. And we go into halftime here in Baltimore with a 13-7 lead. I feel like our defense is playing really well. Just the one mistake against Lamar, and that's really about it. So far, so good. We got to keep it up in the second half. All right, let's go around the league. See what is happening. You got 1-0 Packers, 1-0 Jets. Jets starting off 1-0 to start the season. But against this Green Bay team, I'm not sure. And that is a crazy pass from Jordan Love on the screen. See you later. Gone 27-0 at half. Oh, Klubnik's in the game. So I don't know if they're rolling with Klubnik or Geno's hurt. But the Packers a big lead at halftime. Stay in the AFC. Got Cincinnati going to Houston. Pretty good matchup here in week 2. Don't know why the place is so dark. You guys might want to turn on some lights. But that's a touchdown run, and it's a 10-7 lead for Cincinnati going into halftime. Yeah, that's really dark in that dome. You might want to think about having a better lighting system or something. Not sure what is happening there. And the impact player so far here in week 2 is Jared Goff. We saw him in week 1, obviously. All new Highmark Stadium in Buffalo, and Goff goes off. Finding Amon-Ra St. Brown, spin move. He is 26-42, 346 yards, 3 touchdowns, and they win the ball game 31-13. Bills starting the season 0-2. Goff looking good, Lions 2-0. Looks like Atlanta is down to Carolina at halftime, so we'll obviously have to watch out for that. And Tampa Bay with the lead over Cleveland, 20-13. All right, second half action. Here we go. ETN up the middle for a carry, and that's a first down. He's looked very good here so far today. I do like the running back duo. ETN, Kamara. We have to get Keandre Miller in there. I do like the duo. This one floats up, but Chris Olave is there to bring it down. Kyle Hamilton's like, you got to be kidding me. That ball was just floating there for us to get. But Olave with the catch. His 10th reception of this game so far. Look out! Luckily, that was not a fumble. Could have been. And we just have to punt the ball away out of field goal range. So that drive completely stalls. As here comes the Ravens. Zay Flowers. That is his first catch of the game. We have shut him down. 3rd down and 2. They're going to hand off to Justice Hill, and he's going to be just a tad short. I would think they keep the offense on the field. They will here. So 4th and inches from the 47. Lamar's going to keep it. There's only one man out there. Kool-Aid will bring him down before he has a touchdown, but that puts Lamar over 100 yards rushing here today. Man, I thought we had that one covered. Lamar finding Zay, and that's not what you want to see at all. Don't want to see their connection starting up here, and that's another first down, and just like that, Baltimore down to the 16. 2nd and 10, handoff to Derrick Henry. Has some space. Henry, one man to beat. Nice tackle there in open space against Derrick Henry. Usually that does not go the way you want it to go. We'll hold him, though, at the 2. 2nd and goal. And right up the middle, Justin Reed just shoots through the gap. Lamar just lucky to hang on to that one. So 3rd and goal now from the 6. In motion is Bateman. Lamar rolling out, looking. Back of the end zone. Jacoby Lane is absolutely wide open. What are we doing in coverage there? We got to be better than that. There's just, you got to continue. I know it's a zone, but you got to roll with them. Baltimore takes the lead here, 14-13. Saw it last week in Detroit. Second half did not really go our way as Etienne with the grab and a first down. And I'd love to get him more involved in the receiving game as well. I mean, just such a dynamic player. Underneath, Olave again, man. He is a catch machine today. He is just having himself a game. But we got to convert a 3rd down here. Just a 3-man rush. Shuck looking, rolling out. Firing, that's terrible. Why in the world? Why did he stop? Why is the throw behind him? Oh, jeez. 51-yarder, kick is up and off the upright, no good, but there is a flag on the play. What is this? It's going to be a roughing the kicker. So we just got bailed out. Should have been a missed field goal. Man, that meter, over 50, the meter this year is ridiculous, especially on the road. It's crazy hard. So we get a new set of downs. We got to take advantage, but that's a knockaway incomplete. All right, well, this is going to set up, I guess, an easier field goal attempt from 37, right down the middle. Even that, look at that. That's not slow or anything, but the kick is up and it's good. I feel like if you have a game-winning try from 50-plus on the road, good luck to you. Good luck. So we move into the 4th quarter. 2-point lead here over Baltimore. Lamar down the field looking for Andrews, who somehow brings it down in double coverage. Wow. Lamar keeping this time. We're ready for it. Kool-Aid McKinstry is there to bring him down. And a 3rd down and 8. They are in field goal range here. Lamar back to throw. Looking. Not anymore. Chase Young with the sack. And I think that just about knocked him out of field goal range. So with 8:23 left, trying to hang on to this game and come away with a shocking victory here in week 2. 3rd down and 5. Crowd rocking. This is a big 3rd down here. Shuck to the outside. Caught. Oscar Delp with the catch and a first down. The rookie with a huge first down there. Continue to run some clock. We got to come away with another 3rd down conversion, though. Underneath, caught, and up the middle is Palmer. Cuts it up with the speed. And Palmer all the way up to the 25-yard line. We hit the short pass, but what a job. I mean, I don't know how we cut up there and how we got away from the defender. We were dead to rights. And whoa, right up there, and then the speed to burn it. What a play. And off to Kamara, cuts it up. Kamara will have a first down run. If we can get a touchdown here, put this to a 2-score game, all man. 4:40 left in this game. Kamara cuts it up, has room, he's in for the touchdown. We have now taken a 2-score lead with less than 5 minutes left in this ball game here in Baltimore. Wow. This is something else. We're playing one hell of a game here today. 3:40 left in the game. Ravens need points quickly. Well, Derrick Henry getting loose, that's not good. Breaks a tackle, finally brought down. But still, just like that, they're up to the 39-yard line in hurry-up mode. Obviously, they would love to score here before the 2-minute warning. Keep all their timeouts as well. This time they hand off to... I'm not expecting runs here. We're waiting for passes. And they just run and get chunk plays of, 20 plus. 3 minutes left. Lamar looking. Plenty of time to throw. Underneath, caught. There's Jacoby Lane, the rookie, once again with the grab. And they're down to the 11-yard line. Lamar looking. Firing. Outside. Zay Flowers with the grab. Nice tackle there. Just short. Clock rolling. They're down to the 4-yard line. This is where we do have to watch out for a run. They could definitely just run the ball here. It's exactly what they're going to do. Lamar's going to keep it. Chase Young completely fell for it. Lamar in for the touchdown. His second rushing touchdown of this ball game. And they scored before the 2-minute warning. Yeah, Chase Young, man, you just completely bit. Okay. Couple of first downs can get this done. ETN breaks off one tackle. Hendrickson finally brings him down, but he picks up 7. 2nd and 3. Back to ETN on the run. Oh, man, what a play from Travis Jones. This might be it right here. We get a first down. They call a timeout. I mean, it's going to be very close to ending the game. Shuck looking. He's going to be sacked. Matabike brings them down. Ravens will hold on to that timeout. It goes to the 2-minute warning, so we have to punt the ball away from them. All right, all I need is a field goal for the lead. 1:55 left. Trying to hang on to this ball game. Lamar outside, caught Bateman. Breaks a tackle. Bateman all the way up to the 44. It's not a good start. Not a good start at all. Plenty of time left in this game. They have that one timeout as well. Lamar looking. Oh, that's wide open. Bateman with the grab. He's up to the 30, and they're in field goal range. Honestly, all they have to do is run the ball and make us waste timeouts. But they're hurrying up. Let's see what they do here. 1 minute left. Lamar back to throw. He has a wide open man, but we undercut it with Caden Ellis. We pick him off. Just get out of bounds. That is going to do it. A terrible throw from Lamar Jackson. If he floats that one to Andrews, it's a touchdown. But instead of that, he guns it, and we are going to win this game in week 2, 23-21. Caden Ellis, 2 picks in the winner. Wow. Did not expect that. But honestly, sometimes I do. I feel like this Ravens offense, now, we'll see what it turns out this year under a new head coach and a new offensive coordinator. I just feel like it never translates. It's one of those offenses that I feel like never translates to a game, ever. Yeah, I feel like Lamar they need to run the ball a little more. I feel like Lamar's going to pass better. I don't know. I could be wrong. But Chris Olave, 11 catches for 126, had a great game. We got to get Jordan Tyson the ball more. It's just when Olave's going off and you're feeding the ball, it's tough. Werner with 11 total tackles. Chase Young with that big sack to knock him out of field goal range. But Caden Ellis, player of the game for us, the game-winning interception. Man, wow. So we got a 1-1. Falcons 0-2. We'll see them in a few weeks. Panthers ended up winning, so they're 2-0. And we're going to now see the number 1 overall pick, Heisman Trophy winner, national championship winner, Fernando Mendoza. 3 touchdowns, 2 picks to start off his season in his first NFL games. First 2. Let's see what he did here. All right. So they win week 1 against the Dolphins. He throws 2 touchdowns, no picks, 18-34, but comes back against the Chargers, division game, tougher defense, throws a couple of picks, 19-37. Not the greatest game, obviously, there, and a loss, 37-14. But this is an interesting matchup against the Raiders. You got a young team, and we got our home opener here. Finally, week 3, back at home in the Dome. One of the best environments in football. Let's see if we can get it done. Maybe go to 2-1 to start off this young season. Clint Kubiak, this Raiders team, I don't know. It's one of those things, it's feel like, I'll see it when I believe it. I feel like the Raiders and Browns and a couple other teams are just some of those teams where you just have talent and you're like, this team should be good. And it just never translates. Something goes wrong. I don't know. So I'll just wait and see. But they have a lot of potential this year. 3rd and inches. We hand off to ETN. Man, Quay Walker just shoots through the gap, stops us. And that's going to be a 3 and out to start the game. And here he comes, Fernando Mendoza. Leading that Indiana Hoosiers team to a national championship, man. If you would have said that even the last year prior to the college football season, I would have you're out of your mind. There's just no way. But they got it done. Undefeated season. 3rd and 10. Mendoza with pressure. And Carl Granderson for the sack. Starting to see a lot more of a pass rush here the last 2 games. That's what I like to see. Shucked underneath. That's going to be caught. Olave with the grab. Olave just... he's going to be up there. We'll have to see after this game, depending how we finish it. Where he's at league-wise. Shuck looking. There's nobody there on the right side. Just take off. Get what you can get. All the way down to the 25-yard line. Picks up 25 yards. And we're in business here on this drive. Hand off to ETN. Cuts it up. ETN. Oh, man. Safety had no chance there. Gets down to the 8-yard line. And this is where we have to improve in the red area. We got to put these in for touchdowns. No field goals. Looking. Shucks stepping up, trying to find something. There's nothing there. He's going to take off. Oh, man, we could have cut it up. I thought that was going to be a defender there. Palmer did lay the block. So 3rd down and goal from the 1. Kamara in the backfield. And Kamara's going to be stopped. I thought we had it. Stops him. Here we go. 4th and goal now from the 2. We're going for it. Olave in motion from the pistol. Here comes the blitz. Shuck outside. It's caught by Johnson, but just short. We can't convert and turnover on downs. Man, just missing it. So maybe we can get a safety out of this. Hold him, get flip field, something. As Genty with the carry, but Chase Young will bring him down. 3rd down and 7. Mendoza to throw. Looking, has his man caught. 1st down. Kind of a skinny post there. Safety's got to react better than that. And Naylor with the big 1st down catch. Genty now with the run. Getting to the edge, and Genty's got room to run. Emerson and Werner will bring him down, but man, he's up to the 32 just like that. Raiders driving here. Started all the way from the 1 as Mendoza's going to go down. Christian Miller, the rookie. That is what you love to see. 3rd and 12 underneath the Bowers. All right, we'll stop him here. This is going to set up about a 55-yard field goal attempt. Not easy, but it is in a dome, so that's one thing. Oh, it's going to be, well, I don't think we even blocked it. I think that was hit off his own man. It was. Wow. Got pushed back so much it hit off the butt of the guard there. That's insane. That's crazy. Look out. Chuck Ball is loose. Touchdown, Raiders. Wow. Just like that. Get the momentum of the block field goal, and now the Raiders with the touchdown, defensive touchdown. The pass pro in this game, I feel like play action passes, just forget it. It's just dumb. I'm not even gonna, you got to play action. It's a huge part of football. If you run the ball well, you play action. That's football 101. And the play action not working and just getting absolutely annihilated, something has to improve. Go back to the run, cut it up. ETN stops short once again. Raiders are definitely honing in the run here so far. 3rd down and 1, especially in short yardage situations. Swing it out, got him, and that's a 1st down. ETN luckily stays in bounds there. I thought he was going to run right out of bounds and be short. 1st and 10. That bounces off the helmet. You got to be kidding me. Nakobe Dean's going to pick it off. But that hit. This is craziness right now with this game. We try a quick screen, and it just doinks off the defender's helmet, and Dean with a fantastic play. Okay. Luck not with us so far in this game. Mendoza looking around, can't find anybody, steps up, but we're going to pick him off. Pete Werner there. We undercut it perfectly. I don't know what he's throwing there. I mean, throwing across your body, that's a tough throw. And especially when we have underneath coverage, your throw has to be dead on the money. It's not. And we get the ball right back. Kamara breaking off tackles, picks up 8 yards there in that 1st down run. We'll keep him in the backfield. Keeps it going, legs rolling, Kamara looking good. I think he's going to work well in this role. You know, limited carries, he could still make a difference. He doesn't have to be the bell cow, obviously. Trying to keep him healthy. 3rd and 4. Look out. Oh, that was almost picked too. Man, just double blitz off the edge. Didn't have a chance. But we're going to go for it. 4th and 4 from midfield. Keep the offense on the field. Underneath. There you go. Caught. Jordan Tyson takes a big hit from Quay Walker. But it is a 1st down. We convert that 4th down. Chuck looking over the middle. It's going to be picked off. Didn't want to bullet that pass. I don't think I did. Wanted to put air underneath of it because Jawan Johnson was open over the top. And it just didn't go anywhere. No elevation on the ball. Nothing. No kind of arc. And Quay Walker picks it off. Man. A 3rd turnover already of this ball game? Jeez. 2nd and inches. They get the edge, and that's going to be a 1st down run. Man, I thought we had Genty stop there, but he gets it. Mendoza, but man, we bring the heat. Chase Young with the sack. I know he's only rated an 82 overall right now, but he's playing better than that. He's definitely very good there on the edge. He's definitely making an impact. Obviously, pass rush. Same thing with the run game, making a big impact. Mendoza stepping up, looking. Fires, has an open man caught. Trey Tucker. Coverage just falls apart at the end. Got to keep with our guys. Got to plaster. Mendoza underneath. Bowers, that's a tough matchup. Really tough matchup because the speed he brings to the table as a tight end, it is definitely rough for sure. Another 3rd down. And you know what? They're going to pick it up again. Man, we just cannot get him off the field here. We bring the heat this time. Mendoza with a guy in his face. Still makes the throw. Play action. Mendoza fires, caught. And this is going to be a touchdown, Jack Besh. We'll see what this flag is, though. I think this is going to be on us. It's going to be an illegal contact. They'll decline. Touchdown, Raiders. They're going to take a 14-0 lead. All right, we got 1:40 left. Can we get something here before halftime? Underneath to ETN. That's going to be completed, but really nothing. See, this is what happens. When the pressure is there, you start to throw picks. You just don't see the field very well. Over the middle? You got to be kidding me. I thought that was an easy completion. Nakobe Dean with the interception. 3rd of the 1st half for Tyler Shuck. And now the Raiders have a chance to make this a 3-score game. Underneath the Bowers. Breaks off 1 tackle. They're up to the 13. They're going to run some clock here. Mendoza looking. Nothing there. We're going to get a sack. Is that Christian Miller again? Man, nice job. You know what? Let's take a timeout ourselves just to conserve some time here. Mendoza He's going to run out of time again. Great coverage down the field. I think it was Godshaw with the sack. We'll call another timeout. So a 3rd and 24. Just play this underneath. Nothing over the top. We're dropping both safeties. They're just going to dump it down to Genty, and we'll stop them there. We'll call a timeout with 22 seconds left. So this will be a field goal attempt here for this Raiders team. Sets up about a 41-yard field goal attempt to take a 17-0 lead. Oh, we just miss it. Kick is up. It's good. Okay, we'll have limited time here. We got 18 seconds, no timeouts. So we're going to have to, like, if it's not out of bounds, we got to go quick. We're going to underneath it to Olave. That's probably not the best option. It is a first down, but we got to hurry this up. 10, 9, clock is running here. This is probably the last throw of this first half, unless we can get it over there quickly. We're going to try to throw it. It's going to be picked off. 4th pick of the first half. That was a disastrous first half. I mean, we get a big-time win against the Ravens, and now we come back and play like this. Playing like dog, you know what. All right, let's go around the league. Detroit looking very good. 2-0 to start off the season. Took care of the Bills last week. Now taking on the Jets. I was about to say, this is going to be a Lions. Well, man, that's a tough throw, but it works out. 26-19 victory. Yeah, Cade Klubnik's in the game, so I'm guessing Geno's either hurt or maybe they're just going with Klubnik. But Detroit goes to 3-0. Giants sitting at 2-0. Tennessee at 1-1 right now. And Cam Ward throwing this deep. And, it's a Hail Mary maybe at the end of the half. And it works out for them. And they end up beating the Giants 24-13. The Titans are 2-1 right now. Tennessee, maybe the surprise. We'll see. And looks like the impact player of week number 3 so far is Sam Darnold, and the defending Super Bowl champion Seattle Seahawks going into Washington, and Darnold is slinging. 377, 4 touchdowns. 49-7 beatdown. JSN in for the score. Wow. They go to 2-1. Seattle looking real good. Looks like Tampa Bay with the lead at half over Minnesota. Carolina beats Cleveland, so Carolina looking really good in our division. They have a chance to be, I think, a solid team. Obviously depends on Bryce Young, that offensive line. I think their defense is solid enough. I think their run game is pretty solid. It's just how does Young step up? They have weapons on that team. So Carolina is dangerous this year. Well, we can't seem to make any tackles because Genty just broke about 50 tackles there. Raiders on the move here to start this second half. This game about to get out of hand. Genty up the middle, and we finally bring him down. Blackman before he gets the touchdown. They're just handing off to Genty on this drive. Like, here you go, man. They go back to Genty. This time we're all over it. All right. Shepard is there for the stop. All right, 3rd and goal. We got to hold him to 3 here. Mendoza looking. Can't find anybody. We'll bring him down. Pete Werner is there for the sack. That's our 6th of the ball game. I mean, the defense is playing solid. Not bad. I mean, even though this drive, we couldn't tackle Genty at all. But I feel like with the defensive touchdown, the one other one with the picks, the turnovers, our defense is at least keeping us in the game. But it's a 20-0 game. Can we not throw any more interceptions? I'm begging you. Shuck looking, firing. There you go. Olave with the grab and a first down. When in doubt, find Chris Olave. Just got to pick up some points here. Chris Olave again. Catch first down. Shuck on the ground, of course. Looking, just trying to find something. There you go. Wide open man. There you go, Jordan Tyson. Just sit down in the zone. You don't have to go any further. Just look for your quarterback. There you go. Comes a blitz. Looking. Shuck just going to have to throw it away. Probably should have stepped up there. All right, 3rd and 5. Come on. Let's get this. Shuck looking. Firing, incomplete, intended for his receiver. Not even close, lucky for us. Wasn't picked off. So we are going to just pick up some points. Finally, here in the 3rd quarter, we are on the board. It is 20-3. All right, we need our defense to get a turnover to really help us out here. Mendoza looking. And he's going to be brought down. Shepard is there. That is our 7th sack of the ball game. Give credit to this defensive front today. They have been fantastic. 3rd and 13. Mendoza to throw. Looking. Going up top. 1-on-1 and incomplete. Can't bring it down. And we get a defensive stop. All right. We move into the 4th quarter. I know we're down 17, but if we have a good drive here, we pick up points. Say we get a touchdown. It's only a 2-possession game with plenty of time left. That's a great start finding ETN for the grab and a 1st down. Yeah, we're not out of this yet. Shuck looking. There you go, over the middle, finding Olave for the catch and a 1st down. Finally seeing some better pass protection, allowing us these receivers to get open. We have these receivers that can get open. We just need time. And we got to put the ball on them too. Obviously. 3rd and 4, looking around. There's just nobody open this time. As I'm saying that, we're going to throw it away. All right, well, I think we just kicked the field goal here because it puts it to a 14-point ball game. Unfortunately, I don't want to love to go for the touchdown, but we got to get this back to a 2-score game. 20-6. Trust in this defense here. Hand the ball off. Make the stop. All right. This is going to bring up a big 3rd and 7. If we can get a 3 and out here, that'd be huge. Mendoza. Pressure is there. Just gets rid of it in time before Chase Young brings them down. Incomplete. Defense gets a 3 and out. 8:47. We got plenty of time left in this game. If we can get a touchdown on this drive, man, we can just put the pressure on. Underneath, going to Tyson. When he picks up a few yards. So 3rd and 5. I'd say this is definitely 4-down territory. Shuck looking. Underneath, that's going to fall incomplete. It's really good coverage. Nobody really open there. 4th and 5. If we don't convert this, we're in real trouble. Shuck looking. Over the middle. There you go. Jordan Tyson. Great job by the rookie. Catch 1st down. Hanging on to that one. You just never know with this game sometimes. Big conversion. Oh, man. That should have been much better. If you lead Olave there and let him keep running, he's got plenty of room to run. 2nd and 1. Oh, no. Underneath. That's going to be picked off again. An absolute disaster game here today. Disaster. Not sure why we threw that ball. That was really bad. Mendoza on 2nd and 9. I'm surprised they're throwing the ball. I mean, I guess when you have a wide open Brock Bowers for the 1st down, but the way they were running it to start the 2nd half, trying to run out some clock, I'm surprised. 5 minutes left in this ball game. 2nd and 9. Oh, that's just, come on. That's a total miscommunication. So we had coverage with the linebacker on the tight end. Genty comes back in, and for some reason, the communication wasn't there. Corner thought we had Genty. We thought we had the tight end. So did he. He's wide open for the touchdown. Olave gets away from the defender, but right now, down 27-6. Yeah. Now we're in some troubles. Olave, once again, just an outstanding game. 10 catches in this game. As that's a catch from Jawan Johnson. But yeah, 5 picks. Just terrible. Stepping up. That's just awful. That's just awful. One, I feel like even if we try, the catch animation doesn't get screwed up with Olave. That throw's not even close to him. 6 picks, 7 total turnovers, and we lose 27-6. A disaster of a game. 6 interceptions. That might be one of the worst games I've ever played on Madden. That's really bad. Really bad. And we just didn't have a chance to really run the ball at all because we're down so much. It just really comes down to me, in my opinion. Right now, I think these DBs are playing out of their mind against the CPU right now in all Madden. But also, you just have no pass protection. None. I'm honestly thinking about turning it up to maybe like 70. I'm not going to lie. You just don't have time to throw the ball. Like, I understand, usually it's like a couple seconds. That's fine. But we have to have time to throw. You got to have some semblance of time. You do in real life. CPU has it right now. I just don't understand. Chris Olave, though, is leading the league in catches, so I guess that's one positive. But what a disaster of a game. After a great win against the Ravens, we fall to 1-2. And it'll be our first division matchup coming up. Monday Night Football taking on Bijan Robinson and the Atlanta Falcons. So can't wait for that one. But that will do it for here today. Once again, thank you guys so much for all the support. I cannot believe it. I appreciate it so much. But if you can, hit that like button. If you're not subscribed, please subscribe for more Saints franchise, some more Oregon State Dynasty coming up. But I will see you guys in the next one. You have a good one. Bye-bye.